Good morning. It's like 11:45. Took a shower, slept in Worcester, hit the thrift stores, didn't find anything. Didn't find anything there. That girl that I had the awkward, whatever conversation with last week was in there. You know, she was like super perky. I'm almost positive. You know, I feel like ADHD meds play a big, not even that. What just like Adderall and Vyvanse and all that stuff, I feel like a super big role in a lot of people's lives. Yeah, but not in mine. I don't get that motivation. I have to find the motivation from within. It's quite difficult. Yeah. I went to the real estate thing today. Didn't go great. Like even just finding the place, Google Maps, like I guess it took me to the right place, but not really. I just parked like a couple. I walked like a block there. Parked at the animal hospital. Yeah. I just hopped straight into stuff from the book. Yeah. It's hard for me to like. I try and just write things down when I think of them because otherwise I literally have no points and I'm just gonna reiterate like I'm homeless. I'm doing the same things and I'm hoping things get better and because nothing's really changing. Like I'm watching YouTube. I watch Summit delete all his things on Tarkov, and I feel his pain. I truly do. The game. That's one thing that sucks about gaming. Um, is we're kind of at a point where it's just like you almost don't know who's cheating. Like there's certain games where it's like most likely you're not cheating. There's like and then there's like you can't even rule it out. You could be like, there's so many things, man. Like, even if you just have walls, that's all it would take. Even if you, I mean, it just doesn't matter. Like even just radar or just soft aim in games. Like Apex doesn't have any more. Apex used to have super cheaters. It might still have some cheaters. That's what I'm saying. Is like if you said I can give someone $1,000 a month to make a cheat, and let's say you got 10 or 20 people to do that, you're telling me you couldn't get like two or three guys that all they do is work on making a cheat for Apex or something? You know what I mean? Like it's just it sucks, man. It sucks that people cheat in gaming. Yeah, it's not good. I technically cheated in gaming one time. I'll say that story for another time. It's quite a long story, but I didn't actually cheat. I kind of just left some like drifting software up for another game while I was playing Battlefield, and they were not happy about it. So yeah, but yeah, I'll talk about that another time. That's why I changed my name, I guess. But yeah, that's a good story. I actually like that story. But okay, we'll just go to this. Having the ultimate trap card and not knowing when to play it. Like, I'm homeless. Short of I have cancer. I don't know what else I got. Like, there's not a lot I can do. Like, I have cancer and I have 5 kids. Like, I feel like there's not a lot. There's like levels to your trap card or your trump card, but it's like it's still the trump card. It's just you don't know. I don't know when to play it. Sometimes I play it. Sometimes I don't. Like I didn't play it in there at all. I did. I didn't. I was just like I don't have an address. So yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I should play it. Sometimes I shouldn't. Who knows? Not wanting to go in. I didn't want to go in and apply. I'm like I shouldn't even go in. I shouldn't bother. Blah blah blah. Because that's just me. Um, I did. Having no references and not knowing anything kind of sucked. Like because I told her I was like I don't remember my landlord's name. I lived there for like a year and a half ish. I don't even remember his name, her name. I just dropped the money in the box. You know what I mean? Like I never called her, had any issues. I left him a note about my dog. I'm like, hey, I'm real sorry. I left him a note like, hey, I left him a note like, hey, my dog ate 3 kennels, like 5 pairs of shoes, a bunch of socks, and a few other things before ultimately she ate a huge hole in your carpet in our bedroom. But again, I had paid like at least $800. No. I think I paid like almost $1,200 because I was paying pet insurance every month for $40. So I think I ended up paying like $1,200 or something in a deposit that I lost, which was fine. I didn't mind. Like, Kristen was worried we were gonna get called. Like, they're gonna want more. I'm like, they're not gonna get more. You can't get blood out of a stone. I wasn't gonna pay nobody nothing. I left a cutesy little note like, hey, I love my dog and my dog ate carpet. I'm sorry, but I did pay you like $1,200 in case, and it only, only one thing happened in one room, so it was kind of, All right, I gotta move forward because I can't have this be 30 minutes long. Yeah, I had issues with yesterday's video because I tried to cut it a little bit. I cut like a minute or two off of it. Yeah. Oh, all right. Oh, if I get the apartment, I'll have to be quiet, which she's like, yeah, you can't be like bumping music and stuff. But it's like, okay, I can't be bumping music. But what if I'm watching Lord of the Rings? Like, I intend to watch movies, and I just don't think it's gonna go well. So basically, I'm gonna lose this deposit. I'll start chill like I usually do, and then as I like, if I'm, as I get more money and I get like more confident, or just I don't care, I guess. As time goes on, because I kind of know myself. It'll evolve into 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll be on the sim rig, like I'll pop in, I'll get home or something, like I'll crank on the Bose speaker. Biggie will just start like bumping, and then like I'll get in, I'll get into my car or whatever. I usually drive like a JCX 100, and I'll get in that, and I'll get out on the track, and the all you'll hear coming through the monitors just like me at rev limiter and like tire noises, and then Biggie's just bumping in the back, and I'm just like hitting gears, and that's probably what it'll evolve into, because that's all I want to do. I just want to get like super duper stoned and play on my sim rig and bump music. Like I say, we'll start quiet, or I'll try to, but then definitely after winter's over, and like I say, at a certain point, it's like at $20,000, I kind of don't care what happens with this apartment, but I gotta get that money in that, in my pocket first. So we'll see. And again, I don't even think I'm gonna get it because it didn't go well. I didn't have any references. I didn't have anything. Um, that's also in the book. We'll just keep moving through. Yeah. That's what evolving. That's what I want to do, man. I just want to go home and like pop on a set of Corsa, and just have fun. Like, try and have fun. Like, attempt to do something fun. And something about driving on the sim rig and drifting, like I'm so tuned out on anything, like whatever's happening in life. Like, I'm focused on like just driving, and it's actually really fun. I miss that a lot. That's probably my favorite thing that I miss about the apartment, and just hanging out with my dog. Yeah. Still think my stuff will go missing there. I don't know why. Like, nothing's ever been stolen. I've kind of lived in the country for a while. Like, none of my stuff's been stolen. But I always have the idea of like, well, I don't want anyone to know anything. Like, I didn't ask about my medical card or if I could smoke and something. But I don't really think that I'm gonna smoke outside. Because then, it just, anything you do outside just attracts unwanted like attention. And then people want to look inside because they see you doing things outside, or they see how you dress, and then they're like, what's inside? And it's like, I don't want nobody looking inside. So I'll probably be like an indoor person. Like at my last apartment, I don't even know if they knew I vaped. I never went outside. I don't even think they knew I vaped. I just, I don't even think they knew I vaped. Like the alarms wouldn't go off for that. The only time the fire alarms ever even went off were when we were cooking on the griddle, like for whatever it is, the big hot plate. When we were cooking like French toast and stuff. That's the only time it would go off. And I didn't even see any fire alarms in this apartment, so we'll just kind of see what happens with what. I don't know. This is I gotta move forward. Kind of hate going to the thrift store. Kind of hate everything. It's not, almost everything's just a chore to exist. Nothing's really fun anymore. I don't know what that even means. Nothing's fun. I'm just constantly depressed, I guess. I'm just like, well, I have mania, and bipolar, and I'm just all the time. So I don't know. Mostly just suck. It's mostly just suck most of the time. But that's just kind of like the life circumstances and having a job you kind of hate, and yeah, there's a lot of things to that. Kind of sucks, but I'm trying to make it better. Having growth, but no. Oh God, yeah, never mind. I don't know. It's just like a medical thing. I don't know. Maybe I have testicular cancer. Who knows? We'll never know because I won't go to the doctor unless I think I'm actually gonna die. So yeah. Let's see. I'm so anxious. Forgot to ask about the internet or parking or unit access, but I kind of like to see it before it gets cold or before I get it anyway. But I don't think it's gonna happen, and it's gonna be cold before I get it. It's gonna be cold by next week, so I'm just gonna freeze. Yeah, it is what it is, and I don't really want to use the baseboard heating anyway. I was only gonna use my tiny Amish heater and just heat one room for now. I'm not paying $400 in electricity for heating in a crappy crapple. I don't care. The people below me are gonna have to heat me. Actually, that's probably exactly what's gonna happen. Like their heat's gonna heat my floorboards, and that'll be it. Like I'm not turning the heat on. Almost guaranteed. That's one risk with me is I might burst a pipe because I don't believe in spending money on heating. Okay, if you're inside and it's above 45 degrees inside, or even about 45, you're fine, dude. Especially at night, like you're sleeping nice and cozy, like not wasting money on heating. Yeah. Don't have that kind of money to spend on heating, dude. It's the reality of it, you know. All right. Very easy work. Not a fan of working with different people. It's kind of like trying to learn to dance with multiple different people. It absolutely sucks because one person, like, you can do the two-step with them like all day and it's super easy and convenient, and the other person is like constantly stepping on your toes and poking you in the eye during the dance. So it's really annoying, and they're trying to break your arms and stuff. It just sucks. I don't like it. Not a fan of it. We're making like a lot of scrap and stuff, so that kind of sucks. I don't know why. Just kind of was what it was. I'm glad there's Google Translate so I can say some things. Like one lady, I guess they got in trouble. The bosses were mad at us because we were stacking stuff or folding stuff in a certain way. And I was like, I didn't know. And then the big lady made me go around and tell everyone, like, in over Google Translate on my phone. And then at the end, I was like, I told my boy, I was like, that's all from her. Like, I didn't know nothing, and it don't matter to me. Like, I'm just chilling. Google translated it. My new pliers are going pretty fast. The new brand, I guess, of them are. It's kind of the ones where like you'd almost have to use a paper clip, but I'm kind of just using the power of my mouth to just like you figure it out. You get through. I didn't ask about my medical card at the apartment, and like I say, I'm probably just gonna try and stay inside. And it kind of is what it is. My apartment's never gonna like smell like anything bad, so I don't know. We'll see what it is. Don't really matter. It's very hard, to do like anything with no address and no references. Kind of just like whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's not great. Um, there was no like application fee, and I don't know if it's because my application sucks so bad she didn't even want to bother. But I don't know. That might be a thing. I hope not. Like I said, I'm trying to move into a crapple. Okay, like it's like I'm trying to move into a nice place. There's a really nice house in that town that they just built that they want $1,500 a week or something, or a month to rent. It's like a brand new factory home. That's what I want, but like it's realistic. I want like $65,000. Like, yeah, it is what it is. But I don't know how this apartment thing is gonna go. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I mean, I prefer to have the apartment, but I don't have any references for anything. It's the part of the point in the book. I don't have any references for anything. I haven't had my job for very long. You kind of end up getting stuck where it's like, well, the only places that you can rent are like places that don't do credit check. So you just automatically put yourself like in a bad place. You know what I mean? You put yourself like in a shitty ass place. There's nothing you can really do about it. You know what I mean? I hate when people pull it back to me. I feel like awkward. Especially when I'm like holding a book like I'm a poet. Or not like. You can tell how anxious I am just in real life. That's why I'd much prefer to just like be in a room by myself. I don't know. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna try to move forward. I don't even remember what my point was. I lost myself somewhere there. Oh yeah. It's just it sucks, man. You end up having to like crap hole apartments or trailers or whatever BS because that's all you can get into because that's all you can get into. Like there's nowhere that I don't know. Unless you can like actually talk to someone and be like, hey, this is like my situation and like yeah. But I don't know, and I make too much money to qualify for any stupid programs. So it doesn't really matter. Back to the book. This is all kind of a point in the book. If you had no ID, uh, it's very hard with no like address or references. If you had no ID, you'd be screwed. Like if you just had no ID, and it's also slippery or no birth certificate or social security card or nothing like it. Maybe you don't even know the number. I didn't used to know the number by heart, but I learned it eventually because I had to carry the card and write it down so many dang times. But yeah, like if you didn't have your stuff, like you had no ID, you had no social security card, you had no like anything that made you exist in any way, like it's a slippery slope till you only exist by who you say you are. It's kind of a scary thing. You literally could just like disappear. You know what I mean? Like you just I don't know, like you just disappear because you just don't exist. Like you don't have a bank account or an apartment or you don't even really have a name. Like, and what if it turns into your nickname? Your nickname's like, you know, Hobo Jim. Anyone seen Hobo Jim? No. Like, who knows where Hobo Jim is, right? It's like even if I disappeared, even with a name or an ID, it's like okay, maybe they could somehow eventually find somebody. I don't know how. My phone's locked. I don't have any emergency contacts. I legitimately don't even know how they would find anyone. I have no idea. I have no clue. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's weird being an invisible person, even though I'm still a visible person. I'm trying to be. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I might try using gum to try and like satiate certain things that I guess it work, but just in general. But with my teeth, it kind of sucks. Like I think I've tried this before, but then eventually it's like, oh, well, you broke off part of your tooth because you're chewing gum all the time, and then you stop doing it for a while, and I don't know. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. And also, with all the downtime we keep getting at work, I need like an in-work vape. There's like a door like 5 feet away, but then if I want to go to my car, it's a 2-minute walk. So like, there's a door 5 feet away, but I don't have a vape on me. So I need like an in-work vape. I don't know. Now, nobody's gonna steal anything. And it's just more crap to carry. And then I only use RDAs, so they always leak out if you're messing. Like if you don't, fully dry it out basically before you throw it in a bag. It's the whole thing. So yeah, that's the book. It's been a long one. I feel fine. I don't know. I only got like 6-ish hours sleep. You wake up in the bag. You just toss to the other direction. You just tighten the bag back up. And you just go back to sleep. I ate breakfast. I feel a little bit better. It's Wednesday. No, it's Thursday. Today's Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday. I think. Yes, because I definitely looked at my phone earlier and it said Thursday. So I just have today and tomorrow to work, but then I'll probably try and sign up for Saturday overtime. I really like the extra money, and then next week get like a nice fat like $800 check or something. Yeah, I don't know. I just need to keep stacking money. Like that's all I can do. Like I need money to buy all the things. So yeah. So you guys, I hope you have a good day. With this upload, I've just been doing that so I can actually listen to music as soon as I go into work. I'm just chilled out and everything's as normal as it can be for me. Yeah. I don't know if I get the apartment for some odd reason or whatever. I'll let you know. I'd probably just be able to walk to work, especially when it snows and everything. So it would be a convenience level. I just don't know that I'll be. I'm not very quiet. I'm not a good neighbor. I like to have fun. Like I like to try to have fun. I like to. I don't know, man. I like to yell. I like to play games. I like to try and enjoy myself. I don't even know if I have fun. I'm trying. Yeah. Yeah. You guys.